Next, we're going to have to create some floor plans for the heating and cooling pipes. So once again, we're going to go over to the View tab, drop down Plan Views, then Floor Plan. First, we uncheck this box, then select all of the levels, then click OK. And so all of the floor plans will be created under the HVAC subdiscipline. Now we need to rename them. For example, I'm going to begin with the first floor. So I'm going to rename this plan and make it First Floor Plan H and C Pipework. This H and C is short for heating and cooling. And now I'm going to hit Ctrl C, rename corresponding level, no. And now we continue renaming the rest of the plans. After I've renamed all of the levels, I'm going to select them all together, then go over to the Properties palette and turn off their View template by selecting None, then click OK. Now next I'm going to have to adjust the visibility settings for one of the views. So I'm going to use the shortcut VV, and in this first tab I'm going to uncheck the visibility for the air terminals and all the other duct categories, and also flex ducts, and then we go on to the pipes, of which we only want one type to be visible. So we make sure that this category is checked in the first tab, then head to the filters. We're going to click on Add, and then hold the Control key, select Fire Protection and Hydronic, then click OK to add them. Now we don't want the domestics to be visible, but keep the hydronics, and uncheck Fire Protection, Sanitary, and Vent. After that, we're going to click OK. Next, I want the scale level of this view to be 1/100. Its detail level on Fine. And as for the display style, I'm going to select Shaded. Now I'm going to want this view to go under the Mechanical discipline, and then for its subdiscipline, I'm going to put H and C Pipework. Let's also check the view range, VR, and we want the depth to be from offset 0, and the same thing for the top offset, and then click OK. Now let's go save these settings by going to the View tab, drop down View Templates, then select Create Template from Current View. Now we name this view template H and C Pipework Floor Plan. Then click OK, and then this window appears where we can double check the settings, but since we don't need to, we're going to move on. And then we're going to go over here and select all of the floor plans that we've created for the hydronic. Now right-click, Apply Template Properties, then select the H and C Pipework View Template, and then click OK. Now you can see they've all moved to under H and C Pipework Subdiscipline, which goes under the Mechanical discipline.